Right. So I'm back with the quarterfinal of the World Cup, and also with an apology because I went back and watched one of the other videos and found out that I've been touching the mic button on the phone. So great as it is that I can play this game on the phone, it's not polite of me to mute myself when I'm talking. Um, Maybe you preferred the video that way. I don't know. You might have. But anyway, we're ready to face Argentina, or I'll just check if we're ready to face Argentina because, well, I might want to make a few changes. So, previous match went pretty well, but I did substitute Anderson, and I think I'm going with Graveson from the beginning this time. And then Thomason is a little bit tired, so I might end up substituting him, but he's playing so well, so that would probably be an unwise decision. Still, Molnar, I'd like to give him the chance, but Ebesant has been quite outstanding actually. And then we've got Goldbeck. I don't know. I think probably these are the guys I'm going to go with. Yeah, why not? And I've got Helvig with the penalties. I don't know, is that a good decision? Probably I should just go with Michael Laudrup instead. Or Graveson. But he's only a kid. So I'm going with Laudrup. And we're ready at the quarterfinals at a stadium called Gerland in Lyon, right? So let's get the match going. And let's hit the space bar right there. Wow, that was a big chance, but Peter Nielsen didn't hit the target. And luckily we've got Schmeichel to stop the likes of Redondo and Batistuta. This might be the end for us, and they're a really good team, Argentina, but we might stand a chance with the goalkeeper that we have. And I'm using the plural we because of course I know all you guys are supporting me, and I know you're cheering right now because there's the goal, or the opening goal at least. Brian Jensen in the sweeper role, somehow managing to I don't know if that was after a corner kick or what it was, but he was right where he had to be, right where I wanted him at that moment. And it doesn't look like it's the headers that he's winning, but somehow he scored the goal. I guess he's just at the right place at the right time. What else? I don't know. Brian Laudrup is playing great. Sand, not so much, but he does have a few runs. And this is looking okay, I guess. I think I'll just get it going. The second half. Being in the lead it sure feels good at the moment. So I'm hoping we can hang on to that. Free kick now. A yellow card for Zanetti. Brian Laudrup. Doesn't really lead to anything, but another free kick. And we've had our share of those. I noticed that in the stats. So maybe it's a frustrated Argentinian team. I don't know. Right. So I deliberately waited a long time until I started looking at the substitutions, because somehow you have to trust the lineup that you chose before the match, and especially in a game like this that might just go into extra time. And I don't really have any good subs for Heinze, but he's not playing well. I've got a good one for Helveg in Søren Kolding, but Helveg is the captain and I'd like to keep him on the pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute Peter Nielsen, who isn't playing all that well in midfield, and he's looking tired as well. And even though a couple of other guys are looking tired, then I'm going to swap Sand for Molnar. And yeah, Søren Kolding in the midfield is a sort of the most defensive choice in midfield that I have. And then, well, that's the wrong one. See, this is the problem. The one problem that you have if you play this game on a phone is you don't always, with the fat fingers, you don't always hit right where you want on the game screen. But anyway, those two substitutions and Molnar with a chance to score a goal right away. So let's just keep that up. Oh no. Batistuta. Oh, that hurt. So, glad we still have one substitution left. Now we're going into the last 15 minutes of game time. And I really want to score the goal. Jensen looking dangerous again. Right. So, Molnar is causing some kind of trouble in the defensive line, looks like. Alright. Oh, again. Come on, come on. Oh no. Oh, Graveson fouls Zanetti in the last minute. Or actually it's stoppage time. Yellow card for Graveson, the free kick. End of normal time. Right. So, this is... wow. This is looking fine. It's been an even game, but lots of my players are really tired by now. Especially Thomason and Laudrup. Oh, and Jensen, he's on 65. But he's been playing really well. And actually he's wow, he's really tired, and Jensen isn't going to do me any good in a penalty competition, penalty contest or whatever it's called, penalty shootout I guess. But let's just wait, because something might happen. That was a header from Batistuta. I don't like seeing that at this point of the match. Right. This might go either way. Simeone with a header as well. Schmeichel saving us again. and they just keep on coming. Oh, Molnar looking dangerous again. I think that was a good substitution. And again. Oh, wow. That looked like a big one. Half time and extra time. So, my best player is really knackered, but and we've got Thomason and Michael Laudrup. They're going to be important in a penalty shootout, but Jensen isn't. Oh, I didn't even realize. I never got Søren Kolding on field. I must have clicked Anderson instead by mistake, but well, it was a tough choice between the two anyway. Now I'm going to get Søren Kolding on the pitch, and that means a small change in the tactic, because that guy can't play sweeper. So this is what we're doing. Henrik Anderson and Graveson. I think I'm going to just, I don't know if it'll make a big difference or anything, but just trying to be a bit, well, playing with the brakes on, I guess, with Graveson, with an arrow backwards, so that hopefully he can tie the midfield and the defense together a little bit instead of the sweeper. Right. So no, Crespo, but just do Schmeichel again, saving me again. And 5 minutes left on the watch, on the clock, I guess. 3, 2, 1, and a corner kick. I'd really like to score this goal right now. Go. Brian Laudrup and Thomason puts it well over. Okay. So, it's down to chance, really. It's the penalty shootout. Let's just have the Laudrups begin. And then I think Graveson. I don't know about Thomason. Henrik Anderson is a really good choice for penalties as well. And wow, Miklos Molnar. He should probably kick the first one instead of Michael, and then going to the Laudrups. Graveson and Henrik Anderson, the grand old man. Yeah, maybe I think John Dahl Thomason. He's superb. I don't know. It's a tough choice. I'm going with these 5. Schmeichel with a save. That's a good start. Especially with a goal from Miklos Molnar. And Simeone balloons it, right? And Michael Laudrup very coolly scores, I imagine. Oh, well, I didn't see it. And a reflex save from Schmeichel. So let's just have Brian settle it. And there you go. We only needed the 3 penalties. Denmark win the shootout like you knew we would, right? With Schmeichel in goal. And actually they've had more chances, but says 50-50 in the overall assessment. They had like 13 corners when I only had 3, which goes to show that they were in possession and play was mostly on my side of the pitch. So Thomas and Laudrup are really tired after this match, so that'll be interesting to see whether they can whether they are fit for the semi-finals, which will be playing against Holland, and that brings the semi-finals from the 92 Euros to mind. France against Paraguay, Denmark against Holland. Yep, that's it for now. Like I'm in the habit of doing, I'll make a new video for each match. Because, well, I don't know why. Should I do that? Maybe you'd like me not to. You can comment or like or dislike or do something like that.